And we welcome you here. Second leg of the Monday night baseball we've got going on. Red Raiders taking on the Royal Blue Dogs here in Omaha. Got a good game here ahead between the 6-18 Red Raiders, 8-16 Royal Blue Dogs. A lot to play for here for both of these teams as we welcome you here into the booth. My name is Arnav Pokhrel. Joining me here today, Braden Gum. You know, two teams at the bottom of the standings, but a lot to play for here as they're trying to avoid the filth ballers.
Yeah, top.
Yeah, and you're mentioning the Red Raiders. They're currently sitting at the bottom of the standings, but they've been on a pretty good run here recently. We'll take a look at the scores here from the past games as we head through the week here. On July 21st, the Red Raiders defeated the Crop Dusters 11-7. We also saw the Bombers defeat the Black Sox 4-2. We just saw the Bombers defeat the Black Sox again earlier today as well. 15-5 the final score in that game was. 8-4 the Royal Blue Dogs lost to the Haymakers on July 22nd. 4-5 the Red Raiders lost to the Rail Riders, and then 2-4 the Royal Blue Dogs lost to the Filth Ballers here at Seymour Smith as well.
So should be a pretty interesting coming into the postseason.
Yeah, we'll take you down here. Ready for first pitch. We are between the Royal Blue Dogs and the Red Raiders. High pop fly. And making the catch, barehanded is the catcher. What a play that was from Eastham. Blinn lifts this one deep right center field, running back and making the catch at the wall. Diving stop by Tanner Black. Wow, what a play that is. Great diving catch as he tracks that ball all the way to the warning track. This one hit high in left field. Tracking back, and will it go? Yes, it will. That one goes over. Leadoff home run for Cade Owens. Means a 1-0 ball game for the Omaha Cropters, and he got all of that one, Jaden. Yeah. Here, only a 2-run lead going into the bottom of the 8th. You're wishing for a little bit more insurance here. As Anderson lifts this one, hard hit ball to left field. Will it go? Yes, it will. It's a home run for Brennan Anderson. The bomb scores 2. Horn scores from second. Anderson goes yard. He'll walk around the bases, take his time. It's 10-6 Corn Belt League. Runner goes, and a hit and run works out perfectly. Advancing to third is Brem on the single by Villanueva. And scoring is Jackson Doty, so it's an 8-1 lead. Early on, I believe it was on week 5 of the regular season. This one hit into left field. There'll be a 2 RBI single for Dane Small as Villanueva and Brem both score. Still nothing in the bullpen for the Crop Dusters. Trusting Ventry. Runner goes. It's a hit and run, and Ikarashi delivers. Going to third is Will Richter, and so Ikarashi with the single advances the runner to third base, and the Blue Dogs have a runner in scoring position. Hit towards third. The runner will score, and the throw is over the first baseman. Advancing to second is Wilhelm. And just like that, we've got a tied game here, 1-1 between the Blue Dogs and the Crop Dusters. This one hit sharply into center field. Tracking back is Stephen Larkin and unable to make the catch. So heading to second is Brennan Cassio. We'll see Nico Saul score as Cassio takes third on the errant throw. This one hit sharply. Spongberg gets it to drop in left center. So Rebecca Lair will score. Off to third goes Verrill. And Spongberg with a 1 RBI single. This one hit deep into left field. And it bounces off the warning track and off the fence. Spongberg's going to come in and score. Looks like Tanner Black will score too, so a 2 RBI double for James Grease. The Black Sox give up 2 runs. It's 12-4 Bombers.
Well, a lot of different guys for Northeast Community College this season.
That one is hit into the left center gap. It'll drop, and coming around third is the runner. And the runner will score. That's Peyton Blinn, who reached base on a hit by pitch, advanced to second on a wild pitch, and now scores on the RBI single from Caden Young. Babe rips this one up the gap. It'll go into center field. 1 run will score. Another run coming around is Brennan Anderson, who's chugging his way down, and he'll reach home. 2-run score, 8-0 the lead for the Corn Belt League All-Stars. And it's only the second hit of the day, but it's an 8-run ball game here for the Corn Belt League. And Perkins can continue to change the eye level of these Corn Belt League hitters as Bonner rips this one into center field. It'll score 1. Coming around third is 2 runs for the Corn Belt League, so it's 14-0 now. Pomeroy scores. Ty Beasley scores after the stand-up double. Big cut there by Spongberg. Will it drop in left field? Yes, it will. 1 run scores. Looks like they're going to hold up a runner there at third. And Spongberg, with his speed, gets to second in time. What a great hustle play there from Danny Spongberg. Knew he could take the extra base and did it there. So it'll be a double for Danny Spongberg. It'll bring up Peyton Blinn. Chopped back to the pitcher. Lozano able to close it. He flips it to home. In there in time is Danny Spongberg. So the RBI single for Brendan Anderson. What a play that was. And what an interesting decision there from Lozano to not take the runner out at first and try and flick it home for an out. This one hit towards Childress. And the throw is not in time. Advancing on an infield hit is Darius Hagan, and it's a tie ball game here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Yeah.
Archer lifts this one into right center. Getting under it and making the catch there is Caleb Copeland. So Cade Owens gets out of a bases-loaded jam in the bottom of the 7th. And that will be the game. 4-3 the final score. Crop Dusters take down the Red Riders and shore up the Corn Belt League postseason picture here. So now the 0-2, Noah Wing puts this one outside, gets him swinging, and there's the game, 16-0. The final score after 5 innings. The Corn Belt League All-Stars prove their dominance, 16-0. The final score it is. If you're Nikolzak, you got to stay alive here. 2 strikes and 2 outs.
Yeah, anything close, you got to be able to foul away. Give yourself another chance.
And there it is, strike 3. Will Johnson strikes out Nikolzak. Final score today from J.J. Isaacson Field here at Seymour Smith Park is Black Sox 5, Haymakers 2. Will Johnson gets the save today as the Haymakers fall on their bullpen rotation day.
Here trying to walk it off.
This one hit high to center field. And getting down, that will be the ball game. Darius Hagan ends it off. Stephen Larkin crosses home plate. Final score 3-2 for the Omaha Black Sox, walking it off in the bottom of the 8th inning. That will be the game. 5 hits on the day for the Crop Dusters, but unable to get it done. Ventry goes the distance in a loss. And what a game it was there for the Black Sox, being down 2-0, able to turn it around these final 4 innings of play. And I'm here today with our player of the game here, Aaron Madden. 4 innings pitched, 59 pitches for you tonight. 9 strikeouts, only 1 walk. Tell me about your outing tonight.
It's really the location of the fastballs that helped me out today. You know, that's got to be consistent. Stayed low in the zone, successful with it.
Yeah, and what did it feel like to finally get back out there? Obviously, you played with the Omaha Black Sox this year, and you were very successful with them. And now you're playing in this Corn Belt League All-Star type team. What's that been like?
It's a great experience. You know, I had a couple rough outings in the last 2 outings, but, you know, felt good to bounce back this time.
Yeah, and you mentioned bouncing back. It's been a good one, and you rest your arm a little bit. You're ready for some playoff baseball, that tournament, that single elimination when it really matters. What are your thoughts on that single elimination format, and how excited are you for that to begin?
It's always exciting. You know, it reminds me of when you were playing when you were a little kid. So it's just a lot of fun to get back out doing that.
And there you have it. That's our player of the game there, Aaron Madden. 4 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, only 1 walk. What an outing it was for Aaron Madden. What an outing it was for the Corn Belt League. They win this one against the McPherson Pipeliners 16-0. Back here after a 15-5 victory for the Omaha Bombers over the Black Sox. They jump to 14-12 on the season. I'm here in the booth. On my right, Danny Spongberg. On my left, James Grease. First, I'll give it over here to Danny. We're going to talk a little bit about your hot streak that you've been on. You've hit for now 8 straight games. What's that been like?
You know, I've just been trying to stay simple, just doing the little things right, just get on every time. So, yeah.
And just talking about your speed, also another streak that you've got going on, 8 straight games now with a stolen base. So,
yeah.
Especially as a leadoff man, how do you use that to your advantage?
I just, you know, it's fun just running. I just love to run, I guess. Other team doesn't realize that and just try to take as many bags as I can. So.
And you're right about that. Taking 3 bags today, you set yourself up with 25 stolen bases this far in the season, leading the Corn Belt League.
Yeah.
Is that something you look at? Is that something you check, or is that just something that just happened throughout the season with your speed?
You know, off, so.
Yeah, there you go. We'll flip it over here to our Kelly Supply Company player of the game, James Grease. 2 for 2, 2 doubles, 3 runs scored, 3 RBIs. I mean, really just filling up the stat sheet today. What was that game like today?
Just really well for me today.
Yeah, and you're taking this momentum into playoff season here as we approach postseason baseball. What's your mindset going into that, and what's the team's mindset as well going into postseason?
I mean, today we ruled 2 teams, so the Bombers push a lot of runs across and get out of that game pretty quick, save some arms for the next game that we had and into the postseason as well.
And final question here. Obviously, the regular season comes up to an end here. What did you focus on a lot this season as you're hitting, or was it your fielding? Like, how do you feel you improved in this league?
Up there at the bat.
And there you go. There you have it. I'm joined by Denny Spongberg and James Grease. That'll do it from here in the booth. Myself, Arnav Pokhrel, joined by Braden Gum as well, and the rest of the Corn Belt crew. Want to remind you there is an 8 p.m. game coming up here after we conclude this one. The final score, Bombers 15, Black Sox 5. And we are back here post-game show after the Blue Dogs complete the comeback in the bottom of the 6th inning. A four-run bottom of the 6th to take the 5-3 victory over the Red Raiders here in this one. And I'm here in the booth. Joining me today is our Kelly Supply Company player of the game, Lane Shires. Lane, talk me through that game.
Yeah, well,
The offense is really struggling. Did anything change in that 6th inning? Did you just say, we've seen this pitcher enough times that we can get to him, or how did you attack that?
I think since they kept him in the game, definitely.
And finally, you're closing out the regular season. What's this season been like in the Corn Belt League? How do you feel you've grown as a player, and what do you like about the Corn Belt League?
Yeah, I mean.
And speaking of the tournament, playoffs are coming right up. What's the team's mentality going into the tournament, and how are you personally going to attack this tournament? Single elimination, not something you usually see in baseball tournaments.
Yeah.
How are you guys attacking this?
Yeah, definitely we're going to, throw our best pitchers out, and then.
All right, there you have it. Kelly Supply Company player of the game, Lane Shire. A great night for him and a great night for the Blue Dogs. They win this one 5-3 over the Red Raiders. We'll see you again tomorrow for some Tuesday night baseball. As for now, this has been it from the Corn Belt League Network, from myself, Arnav Pokhrel, and my man in the booth, Braden Gum, and the rest of the Corn Belt League broadcasting crew. We want to thank you guys for tuning in and wish you guys a great night, and we hope to see you again tomorrow for some Tuesday night baseball.